Good morning everyone, I hope we are well. We're going to be continuing our volume unit of work today and we're going to be focusing on volume of a cuboid. First of all, what do we actually mean by volume? So where would you hear this word outside of a maths lesson? Well, most people, when they think about volume, they think about something like this, so like the volume on your computer, but that's not what we're talking about today. Volume in maths means the amount of space in a 3D shape. And in maths, volume is measured in what we call cubic units. So let's take a cube like this. Let's say it's got lengths 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. We would call this 1 centimeter cubed. So it's a cube with lengths of 1 centimeter. Okay, so what would this be? Well, if I have 3 cubic centimeters all stuck together, this would give me 3 centimeter cubed. So the volume of this cuboid is 3 centimeter cubed because it literally means there are 3 cubic centimeters in this space. Okay, so what about something like this? So how many cubic centimeters do I have? Well, I can do 3 times by 3 because I know that this square on the end here is 9. So it's 3 times 3 makes 9. And I have one lot of this 3 times 3, right? So I have one lot of 3 times 3. So to work out the volume of this shape, I would do 3 times 3 times by 1. Let me show you a very similar shape. So now I'm going to go for something like this. So instead of one lot of 3 times 3, I've now got 2 lots of 3 times 3. Okay, so 3 times by 3 times by 2 gives me 18 centimeter cubed. So a quick way to count all these centimeter cubed is just multiply these 3 lengths together. So 3 times by 3 times by 2 gives me this shape with a volume of 18 centimeter cubed. It's not centimeter squared. Volume measures how many cubes can fit inside a 3D shape. Okay, so instead of something like this, let's make a Rubik's Cube. Would you agree that now I have 3 lots of 3 times 3? Because there's 1 strip, 2 strip, 3 lots of 3 times 3. So the volume of this shape is 3 times by 3 times by 3, which gives me 27 centimeter cubed. There are 27 little cubes in this cuboid, or cube rather. Okay, so please could you work out the volume of these 2 cuboids? So pause the video if you need some time to think. Okay, so remember to find the volume of a cuboid, well, I'm going to do 4 times by 10, that gives me 40, and then times it by that last length. So 4 times by 10 times by 6, that gives me 240 centimeter cubed, and that is my final answer. So for this next cuboid, I'm going to do 3 times by 4, which gives me 12, and then times it by that other length, which is 3. So 4 times 3 times 3 gives me 36 centimeter cubed, and that is my final answer. Don't forget your units. It's centimeter cubed when we're thinking of volume, because we're thinking 3D now. Okay, so please can you pause the video? Please could you pause the video and work your way through task 1 on your worksheet in Google Classroom. Okay, so these are your solutions for task 1. Okay, so next style of question. So, do you notice how this is different to what we were just doing? So in this question, they give us the volume. They tell us, well, okay, well this cuboid, it's got a volume of 84 cubic centimeters. However, it wants to know, well, what must that missing length be for that to be the volume? Well, let's think about how we work out the volume. We multiply these 3 lengths together, and that equals the volume. So I know that something times by 7 times by 3 gives me 84. So if you times these 3 together, it should give us 84. Okay, so something times by 7 times by 3 gives me 84. Well, to find out what that something is, I could just do this backwards, right? So what happens? So I could start on 84. What's the opposite of timesing by 3? Well, it's dividing by 3. What's the opposite of timesing by 7? Well, it's divided by 7. So 84, let's divide it by 3 and then divide it by 7. That gives me 4 as my final answer. If you're not sure about this, you could always take your answer and just check it at the end. Does 4 times 7 times by 3 give me 84? Well, yes, it does. So that means that this missing length is 4 centimeters, and I have now solved the problem. Okay, so please could you have a go at task 2 on your worksheet, and then you can find all your solutions on there. If you have any problems with this, please just let me know and I would love to help you. Okay, and then these are your solutions to task 2. Alright, thank you very much, guys.